Hey you guys, thank you so much for clicking this video, and again thank you so much for the support that I've gotten so far. Like, I've been getting a flood of just people subscribing even before I got any content out. So this is my very first video and I have 200 plus subscribers. Like, I wouldn't be here without y'all, you guys. And for those that do know me and follow my social medias, I will also be putting it in the Jenn Notes. So go ahead and follow your girl. Like, I've been wanting to do YouTube for a very long time. I've been in YouTube most of the time if I'm not on Netflix or Hulu. I'm just so excited for this to be another social platform where you guys will actually be involved and you guys can comment, and like this will be like just like an inspiration or be an inspiration to others. Like, I'm just so excited for this journey, and hopefully you guys can be with me on that journey. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the video, and I'm gonna be showing you guys from where I was, which was about my biggest weight, which was 275 pounds, to my lowest weight, which is 196, 197, and then to where I am currently right now, which is 235. I am on the curvier side and I'm 5'8", so it doesn't look that bad, but I mean, compared to the 197, 196, I do want to get down to that number, but in a healthier way. So let's get to it. So right now we're gonna go ahead and start with my weight gain. Before I go ahead and tell you guys what I did, I'm gonna give you guys a little backstory as to why I gained weight in the first place. So growing up, I was just really, depressed. I was definitely not getting enough sleep, and yeah, it was just a really, I guess, kind of like an awkward teenager feeling. I don't know about you guys. You guys can actually go ahead and drop it in in the comments how you guys were as a teenager, if you guys had the same issues as I'm explaining right now. I used to get bullied, and my life was, let's just be real, it just wasn't where I thought it should be at the time, and just one thing after the other was just, and it became a chain, and food was just the source of like my happiness. So I started eating, and I'm gonna be posting my picture on one of the sides, and you guys are gonna see how big I was. Like, that first picture that you guys are seeing there, like, I was literally, my biggest weight was 275 pounds. That's almost hitting 300 pounds. So as you can notice, though I am smiling, I was depressed at this moment, and I'm just keeping it real with you guys on how I started, and not really going into detail what exactly happened. But as a teenager and just growing up, food was just my source of happiness, so I just kept eating and eating. So I don't have a lot of pictures to show you guys for the weight gain. I don't know if you guys have felt this way, but I did not like taking my pictures. Like, that was like a specific day that I was just like, okay, let me go ahead and take pictures. And as you can see on the other ones, they were like off-guard pictures. The other one, you could see a little, something, but not too much. You can clearly see that, I had gained weight. And one of the pictures that I'm just like super ashamed of, like, it was for my senior year in high school. I was wearing that, pretty pink dress. I got it the same day because like nothing would fit me, and I just felt like so huge. It was just like ridiculous, and I felt big. My arms were big, and it was just that one point where I felt, okay, I need to go ahead and change. And just a little quick story before I go ahead and get into any other detail. The story that actually had me wanting to change was going to the clinic, and I think it was like my sophomore, junior year of high school, and I was there with a couple of friends, and everybody was getting their checkup, getting scaled and everything. And I was just so embarrassed because I was just like, okay, oh my God, you know, I'm the big one from the whole crowd, guys and girls included. I think it was one of the most embarrassing as a teenager to experience, because as soon as I got into the scale, everybody was just looking at that number, and like the doctor at the time, she didn't even like pull me to the side. She was just like, yeah, you're in the obese scale. We're gonna have to try to get you like down. Like, those words, just never want to hear that. And from that day on, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and change this life. So you're in for a good show. So the part that you are waiting for, after that whole incident with the clinic, I believe that was my sophomore year, because come my junior and senior year, I started going down in sizes, you guys, and I kind of just wanted to go ahead and be, not be another person, but I wanted to have like my slate clean for when I went off to college. And you know, I went to an HBCU, and that it just really changed my life. I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna go ahead and get bullied. I'm not gonna go ahead and have all of these things that, you know, happened before happen again. So I went to the gym, I signed myself up for a membership, I was exercising like crazy. I was actually doing Herbalife. I was working out outside. Your girl, I think that that's one of the things that I hate the most, working out outside. So that just doesn't work. It's either the gym or the gym. For me to actually even go outside just shows how motivated I was to just change my whole life. And I started seeing little by little. Again, you guys are gonna hear me talk throughout the video, but I'm gonna be showing you a lot of pictures, and in each one you're gonna see the confidence that I was having. I became literally a different person, and I was just smiling more. I was in a lot of organizations, one included, which is Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, you know. Just wanted to go ahead and put it out there. That really just like boosted my just like self-esteem. Yeah, like I was in pageants, I was in theater, I was in poetry, I was just in everything. And yes, I just had a lot of people looking up to me that wanted to know what I was doing. Really, like if I did have cheat days, like I would work that much harder going to the gym. And I loved in those 4 years that there wasn't an actual gym inside of the campus, and I would, at any time, I would just go to the gym. And at this time, actually, just another little story, I actually wanted to do the Army, so I was actually training for that. It was about 215, which is actually a really low number from 275 that I had already lost. And they had me go down to 196. It was like 196, 197. The girl was happy. Like, once I got into the 199, I was just like, what? Don't mind me. I was super, super excited. I was just like, okay, nobody can touch this. Like, I'm just on a whole other level. And I'm sorry, you guys, that I'm doing a whole bunch of like hand signals. I'm Dominican, you guys. I'm Dominican. Yeah, like that was just like, I was super excited, you know. Every time I walked, people stared, and not that I like the attention, but it was a different attention that I was getting that was so much different than what I was experiencing in high school. Yeah, that was that. So exercise, I drank a lot of water, you guys. I had a good coach. I was like eating portion-sized food, and then again with the Army at the time when I was in school, they really just put me to work. I was waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then at 5 a.m. I had to be downstairs with a bunch of other cadets. We were just pulling on tires, we were running, we were going up the stairs, down the stairs, we were running around the school. And I let them know that I did have an issue with eating. So even though I was small, like I would just eat and just work out that much harder because I know I ate a lot of food. And they actually started to go with me. and they were just like, okay, go ahead and get food. And I would never forget this. They were just like, yeah, go ahead and get your food. I had like a side of salad. I had like 2 or 3 other plates, and these were like small bowls, but it was a lot of food for one person. Like I feel like I still have the mentality of I can still eat a lot. My family, they always joke like my stomach is like a black hole. Like I am not lying. Now it's definitely different, and I'll go ahead and talk a little bit about that later on. But I'm telling you, like I would just eat, and if I saw like me going up just like one size or a couple pounds, like I would just go straight to the gym. Like everybody was always seeing me at the gym. I had gym attire almost like all the time, and on top of all of the other organizations that I was in, I was actually president of my plus size modeling troupe, and then I was vice president of theater. So like my face, acting, modeling, it was everywhere. I was looking right. Again, that was like a boost. So I just knew in my mind, okay, I need to go, Jennifer, you need to go ahead and get it together. You can't eat all of this food. And I just stuck with it. So literally drink a lot of water. If I did eat a lot, or if I had any cheat meals, I would definitely just go to the gym. That is like the greatest feeling. So as you guys can see from all of the pictures that I've shown you guys so far, you guys can see that I was just really just relaxed and just like on a whole other level. Like I was just like, yes, like this. And no, I knew I was looking good. Like in every one of these pictures, my smile was actually really genuine, and I was just on top of the world. So now we're gonna go ahead and go to how I look now, and let's get to it. So as you guys can see in the other pictures, this is where I am currently right now. And I was looking at my weight loss, and I was getting too skinny. I was restricting too much food. I was just like, okay, portion size, I'm gonna eat this, and I'm not gonna eat the rest. I was doing intermittent fasting, which is basically eating for a couple hours of the day. Because I'm on like the curvier side, I was eating in a 6-hour window, and the rest 18 hours of fasting. That's a lot. And some days I would go ahead and push to the extreme and just eat in a 4-hour window or like a 5-hour window. I believe I even did the OMAD challenge, which is the 1 meal a day. Just even looking back at the photos, I was just like, oh my God, I was so skinny. And the only part that I would really want from my old self is just like my stomach. Like I could just get that size just in the stomach area and just keep my hips, my booty, and just, you know, everything else, I think I'll be okay. Other than, of course, the breast reduction, because, you know, trying to get that small. But again, on to the gains, you guys. I was going to the gym, and even though right now I am like eating, I still go to the gym at least 3 or 4 times a week. And every time I go to the gym, I will go ahead and do weights. Cardio is great, ladies. It is, but it's more for weight loss, and I was doing cardio and weights, more so in the cardio department, at least in the reps. So I was doing a lot of reps, and like I'm so excited because my sister, love you, TC, like she really like just killed it. Like she was like training me, and whenever we would go to the gym, like my sister, she just knows the type of, you know, workouts that I have to go ahead and do to get the desired outcome that I am trying to go ahead and achieve. My sister is really just the MVP, and she was really helping me out in the weight department, because when I tell you that I could not like hold like the bar, your girl could not hold the bar. Like it was such a difficult time just for me to even like get down. So, but I am happy to say that I finally got into the 100 pounds. So that's like a really big up. So if you guys can, you can see that I'm just exuding with confidence, because I've been doing a lot of squats. I'm doing a lot of bottom like workouts. As you guys can see, I do a lot of waist training. Ladies, get you a waist trainer. I have 2. And yeah, I've had like about 5 waist trainers in my life, and I'm in the last 2 because the other 3 my body just kept like going in. So although I come from a curvier side of the family, like that waist trainer just like helps it sits in, especially if I'm like about to go ahead and go out. I'll have my waist trainer for a couple of hours before I even go out, or I'll have my waist trainer before I even work out, so I could already be snatched. Okay, so yeah, definitely for the gains, just eat clean. Even if I have my cheat days here and there, I'm definitely having more cheat days currently, but that's why I want you guys there to go ahead and support me and, you know, just follow me on this journey or join me on this journey while I go ahead and go back down to the 190s. That is still the goal, but I want to go ahead and do it the healthier way, and you guys can go ahead and just drop it down in the comments, different challenges just that you would want to see that I can go ahead and do. I'll also be showing you guys like what I eat on a daily basis, as what I use. I'll be taking you guys to the gym, and you guys are going to be seeing the equipment and all of the exercise that I will be doing. So if you guys have any recommendations, go ahead again and put it in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and share, and turn on that notification bell so you could be the first one or first ones to get this video first. All right, you guys, bye.